So, I haven't really been drinking that much. Actually, I really haven't been drinking at all. Which leads me to my question. Would you still be a home brewer, and would you still make your own beer if you couldn't drink it? Okay, so that's not completely fair. You probably need a little bit more explanation than that. Long story short, I had a little bit of a health issue, and I kind of had to stop drinking beer for a little while. And I got my light grains, and I got my dark grains, and they're separate because I'm only gonna mash my dark grains for like the last 10 minutes. It's summertime, it's like in the 80s, 90s, and almost up to 100, so I thought, what better beer to make than a stout? Light grains going in. Back to my question. Would you still home brew your own beer if you didn't drink it? I had a little bit of a health issue. It runs in my family. My mom has it, her dad had it, so my grandpa. Severe pain in my big toe. So bad that I couldn't even walk. It even hurt when I was laying down in bed. I have gout. I have gout. I got gout. I got gout. I got gout. I got gout. Gout. Which, in the grand scheme of health issues, is not the biggest issue in the world. Gout is caused by eating foods that have a high purine level. One of the highest levels of purines in food is actually in yeah, that's right, you guessed it, beer. So I kind of was forced to stop drinking beer because, you know what? My foot hurt. My foot hurt bad. Oh gosh. If you have not tried Nectaron hops yet, I highly recommend them. So good. So yeah, I stopped drinking beer. But I didn't stop making beer because you know what? I actually really enjoy making beer. Even if I couldn't drink beer, I'm pretty sure I would still end up making it. All right, I got about 15 minutes left on my second half of this mash, so now I'm gonna add these dark roasted grains and really bump up the color on this stout. Dark roasted grains. Stir them in. Oh my gosh. That makes it smell absolutely wonderful. Oh my gosh. Yeast for this one. Look at that yeast layer on the bottom. I had a packet of Imperial's A01 house yeast. So that's what I'm gonna roll with for this one. It was about 4 months old. I made a starter with it. It fermented it was fermenting within like an hour of me making the starter. So I know the yeast is healthy and it is absolutely raring to go. Time to pull my basket. And thank you to those people out there that commented and told me not to put it on this way, but to put it on this way. So all I gotta do is pull this way. Thank you. I mean, literally now look how easy it is. That's it. I mean, like one hand. So easy. Thank you for saying something, because I'm an idiot sometimes. I am only gonna do a 30-minute boil, so I'm gonna go 1 1/4 ounces of Challenger hops at 30 minutes, and then with 10 minutes left in the boil, I'm adding an ounce of pearly hops. And then I am gonna dry hop this one with an ounce of Lupo Max Chinook. Here we go. 10-minute addition, pearly hops going in. Well, at the end of the day, that brew day was pretty successful. I think it went by really smooth. I started at about 8:20, finished up about 11:20. So about a 3-hour brew day. I've got it set up so that it's going to blow off through a keg with sanitizer, purge that keg with sanitizer, and that is what I will eventually put this beer into before, that way I can carb it up and then can it up and then give a lot of it away, I guess. But I will drink some. Trust me, I will drink some. When this beer is ready, I will make sure that we taste it and then I tell you how it is. Until then, cheers. My new favorite place to get glassware, the thrift store. Dude, this was a thrift store find, and it makes a perfect little stout glass. Totally black, just dark, and a nice tan head. Perfect for when it's 102 outside. It's actually probably not 100 outside. My garage is 100. So, you know, when it's like summertime and it's 100 degrees outside, I mean, who wouldn't want to drink a lovely, delicious stout? I get like heavy coffee, roast coffee, chocolate notes on this. It only came out at like 4.1%, but it smells so good. And let me tell you, so drinkable. I don't know, most people don't refer to stouts as like clean and easy to drink, but this is clean and this is easy to drink. I'm backwards. I like my IPAs in the wintertime and I like my stouts in the summertime. You know what, it's really good. It's refreshing, it's light. I can drink one of these and not feel like heavy and bloated, especially when it's warm out. I taste the roast. I taste a little bit of chocolate in there too. It's really good. It's really good. This is a good stout. Can you see all the flies? It's terrible. And you know why I have a lot of flies out here? It's because of the chicken coop over there. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. Yeah, I have cut back quite a bit on my beer drinking. Thankfully, I have not had any issues lately with the gout. Gout. Thankfully, I have not had to stop drinking beer, but just limiting it. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's probably better for me to just be aware of what I'm eating and drinking every day, because I'm not a spring chicken anymore. They're not spring chickens either. They're huge. I am glad that I am able to continue to share this wonderful beverage with all of you. The dogs are back, dude. The dogs are back. Oh, oh, how I've missed you, dogs. I am glad that I am able to enjoy this beverage with all of you. Thank you guys for watching. Cheers. See you in the next one. It's really drinkable. It's really drinkable.